Hey guys, welcome to the Roundup. Every week right here on Reversal, myself, Logan Sama, goes to the four corners of the fighting game globe to bring you results from the biggest and most exciting tournaments of the past week. We're running down all of your favorite titles, so let's get strapped in and get straight into the action. Let's start off with VSFighting in Birmingham, the UK, because Reversal was there in attendance. The UK major is back for the first time in 3 years, and there was plenty of competition to be had across a number of titles. The first Tekken World Tour Master event of the season in Europe happened, and as expected, Tekken 7 was the biggest tournament of the weekend with 379 entrants, and it delivered a ton of hype moments.
Look at the red bar.
All eyes were on the favourite of the event, Arslan Ash, looking for a win after taking third place at EVO. That being said, local hero Joker made Birmingham proud by not only sending Arslan Ash to losers, but also beating France's Super Akuma in a nail-biting winners finals.
What's happening? Oh my God, it's the blood! Joker!
Whilst Joker was waiting, Arslan Ash made a very quick losers run, winning 2-0, 2-0 and 3-0, and then played what looked like the longest rock, paper, scissors game known to man to eventually take grand finals 3-1, 3-1.
Oh!
Arslan Ash also took another tournament this weekend, and in the most dominant way. He won the KOF 15 bracket without dropping a single game all tournament.
Oh. There you go. Arslan Ash.
The Arc Revo World Tour second stop was at VSFighting, and almost all of the EMEA Strive community showed up, including third place at EVO Leffen and the one player looking to find the way to the trophy after a failed EVO campaign, Latif. And as surprising as it may sound, none of these took the event in the end, as both were eliminated by Zando, who took care of all three Zatos in this top 8.
Momentum, opposed, goes to the bite, what an insane take,
Oh my God!
And in the end, it was Skill of France who took the entire tournament, playing a character we thought fell out of the competitive meta, Soul Bad Guy.
Getting the counter, and one hit is needed. Skill, convert, and Skill will be the winner.
Skill now joins Umisho in the list of qualified players to the Arc Revo Strive finals at the end of the season.
Remains undefeated throughout the tournament. Maui!
On DNF, the grand final seed All-Written Mystic, who has yet to lose a tournament in Europe, and Goichi, who everyone saw as the big favourite of the event, who flew out from Japan especially for this qualifier, met each other as expected. And it was the Japanese contender who took the win in the end in the first stop of the DNF dual circuit. In his own words, thank you, Swiftmaster.
Goichi take VSFighting.
The second stop of the DBFZ World Tour also took place this weekend, with a lot of the usual European contenders joining, and the return of the legend. Goichi did indeed enter the tournament. An exciting run saw him finish in 4th place, clutching a few incredible wins, especially against Spain's Gropis, and eventually falling to Yasha in losers semi-finals.
And level one to try and bait.
Just like at EVO, the top 4 had 3 French players in, and the grand final saw Kane playing his 3rd major final this season in 4 events entered, facing Wade in the end. Kane finally broke his 2nd place curse by taking the win and earning a solid amount of points in the race to qualify for the World Finals.
EX spin, Wade, like there's nothing you can do, he knew it.
An exciting Street Fighter 5 tournament also took place at VSFighting, and with Punk in attendance, the narrative was all set. Who from Europe can stop him? Online sensation Ending Walker took a good part of the spotlight by reaching winners finals, but unfortunately was unable to beat Punk. On the loser side, Jester's Power had a very exciting run with his Vega, having to face his own brother Joker Jokes in first round of top 8 losers. After a long list of signature drawn out fights utilizing the full timer, Jester managed to reach grand finals, but fell one game short of resetting the bracket, and as expected, Punk took the tournament all the way through in winners.
Whoa! That
Hooligan!
Okay.
Summer Jam is back this year, and as part of the Tekken World Tour, a lot of the US heavy hitters were in attendance. A surprisingly low 5th place from Anakin, who had his very own Jack bodyguard on stage, shows how stacked the event was. And it's Cuddlecore, after an exciting losers run, who took the win over her training partner Shadow 20Z in grand finals in 2 extremely close sets, 3-2, 3-2, all the way to the final round.
And Cuddlecore, CLG!
On Street Fighter 5, Lost Profit won the 100-player bracket, with Ken resetting grand finals 3-0 and winning the final set 3-2 over Uncle Rex Ed. Wow! The Guilty Gear Strive tournament saw Zippy waiting in grand finals on the winner's side, but MFCR's Leo was able to reset the first set 3-0. Zippy was able to answer right back though, and he swept with his Kai 3-0 and took the title.
No confirmed.
He just needed
A little bit more damage! And it goes over the heavy fireball. Doink.
And among many other events across the weekend, the DNF Duel tournament saw Sonic Soul taking it over Complex 90 in grand finals. Complex 90 adds another grand finals to his DNF Duel resume, as both players cement themselves as some of the biggest threats on this game.
Hey! And live by the dive kick, die by the dive kick. Sonic Soul's gonna win by the dive kick.
The first ever Rise and Grind went down this past weekend in Waco, Texas, and saw 600 attendees fighting it out in Smash Ultimate. All eyes were on owning the Steve player, who has been on a rampage recently, first at Super Smash Con, first at GOML, and first at Combo Breaker, but they were only able to manage 7th place this round. It was MK Leo that won the tournament, only losing 2 games on his run all the way through to grand finals, where he took the title.
You know what happens here, and that is gonna be it, and MK Leo!
Rise and Grind was, of course, a Summit qualifier, and thanks to his 2nd place, Anathema has also secured his spot for the Invitational. The Kram Cup happened online in France this past week, MultiVersus event that maxed out on 512 players in the bracket online, 1v1 format. Urbador was the #1 seed and expected to win regardless of his previous results in other tournaments, but Koto reversed 3-0'd Urbador in winners finals to secure his spot in grand finals on the winners side. And it was Koto who won the tournament against Urbador, despite his capacity to reset the bracket. And finally this week, Melty Blood type Lumina just had a massive patch, changing a lot of the fundamental aspects of the game. As Neco Arc, one of the most popular characters added, seemingly exclusively designed for the sake of trolling, just dropped. Plus Frames ran the Nyaunlet, a Neco Arc only tournament open globally, accepting Wi-Fi connections and single elim. Over 40 countries represented from Chile to Malaysia, and they faced off in one of the most chaotic and fun brackets ever seen.
constantly ready for bloody! This is a catastrophic error!
The winners on both PS4 and PC hailed from America, as Papal takes the win on PC, while Blaze N Green won the PS4 one.
Donnie!
Okay guys, that is all we've got time for this week. I hope you enjoyed the action. I'll see you same time next week right here on Reversal for the Roundup. Don't forget, every Wednesday night, absolutely live on our Twitch, that's Reversal GG on Twitch, we'll bring you the Roundup EX edition, where we debate some of the biggest subjects happening in the fighting game community and bring in big guests as well to talk about it. Give us a like, comment and subscribe, and check out some of our other content here on YouTube as well. We're dropping coverage from live events where we are there in person, and of course video on demand of our live streams as well. That's from events that we're at, such as Versus Fighting this weekend or our Renegade contests. And of course, UFA in France has been announced and tickets are on sale now. 38,000 euros in the prize pot across a number of big titles. So we will see you in Paris in November. And of course, I will hopefully see you back next Monday here for the Roundup. Until then, take care.